I'm Peter Whitehead, MDF Director of Communications. I'm joined today by Kunda Dixit from Himalmedia in Nepal. Kunda, can you tell me a little bit about your news company?
Well, Himalmedia was started 15 years ago with a magazine that was a fortnightly. It looks like Newsweek or Time, and in Nepali language. And at that time, democracy was struggling. There was a lot of disillusionment with the whole democratic process. A war had just started, and there was a need for media to be really relevant and also to protect the open society and the free press. And I think we've now come into this second generation problem, which is how do you make it financially viable?
So why do you think financial viability is important?
Absolutely important. I mean, financial viability is the key to political independence and objectivity of your media. If you're not strong economically, and you're always fragile, you always have to look out for funds, you have to bend over backwards to political masters for funding, then there goes your objectivity and your credibility.
So is that common in Nepal?
Well, it's common everywhere in the world, more so in Nepal because at the moment we are in a political transition after the war ended in 2006. Things are messy, democracy hasn't taken root, we don't have a new constitution. So the role of the media, and especially protecting that freedom and credibility, becomes even more important.
And in what way do you think you have contributed to the process of peace and development?
Well, I think most media in Nepal has contributed, especially radio has been really at the forefront. But our magazine and newspapers, I think what we've tried to do is keep that elbow room of democracy so that we can operate, so we can be critical of government policy, we can have a public debate in the media, be an agenda setter for other media as well, and use social media and online because it's there's a growing readership for that, to use that also as a tool to magnify your reach.
So you think an important part of your strategy in the future is going to be digitalization in some way?
Yeah. Inevitably, and that's happening everywhere. It's happening slower in Nepal. It's happening slower in South Asia in general because in India print media is still making money, whereas online revenue hasn't picked up. But ultimately, yes, I mean that's it'll come to us, and we have to be ahead of the curve. We have to ride the wave.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kunda.